Here we'll discuss about instruction sets. There are so many instruction sets are there in microcontrollers and applications. Let me discuss about the instruction sets of types of instruction sets of microcontrollers and applications. The types of instruction sets are data transfer instructions, arithmetic instructions, logical instructions, loop instructions, and branch instructions. Here the data transfer instructions, what it will do, it will performs the data transfers between the one operand to another operand, or moves the data between the one operand to another operand, or copies the data in between the one operand to another operand. This is a function of the data transfer instruction. Coming to the arithmetic instructions, it will perform some of the arithmetic operations like addition, subtraction, division, multiplication. Here, it will perform the arithmetic operation in between the two operands and stores the result into the destination operand. This is a function of the arithmetic instruction. Logical instruction. It will perform the logical operations like AND, OR, and XOR. Here what will do, it will perform the logical operation in between the two operands and store the result in destination operand. And loop instructions, so what it will do, it will repeats the loop. It will and this instruction, it will the operation of this instruction is repeat the loop. That is nothing but the loop instruction. Branch instruction means it will the operation of the branch instruction is to branch to the respective address mentioned by the branch instruction. It will goes to the respective address that is mentioned by the branch instruction. That is the operation of the branch instruction. Let us consider the data transfer instruction. There are many data transfer instructions that are there. That is, those are move, move x, xch, push, and pop instructions. So here, what's the move instruction will do? It will move the data or copy the data in between the operands, in between the destination operand and the source operand. So move C. So what it will do? It will copies or transfers or loads the data in between the operand and the code memory. Next, move X. So here what it will do? It will copies the data or it will transfers the data in between the register and the external memory. Then XCH. So what it will do? It will exchanges the data in between the source and the destination operand. So it means that it will copy the data after the execution of this XCH instruction. It will copies the whatever the data is there in source operand, that will be goes to the destination operand. Whatever the data is there in destination operand, that will be goes to the source operand. Then push and pop instructions. So these push and pop instructions, this is the, it will comes in stack pointer. So what's the push instruction will do? In stack pointer, the push instruction, it will pushes the data, or it will loads the data into the stack pointer by incrementing the stack pointer by 1. Before the data is loading, so it will increment the stack pointer by 1 and stores the data or loads the data into the onto the stack pointer. So pop instruction. So pop instruction, what it will do, it will retrieve the data from the stack pointer. So during the pop operation, so before retrieving the data, it will decrement the stack pointer by 1 and then it will retrieve the data from the stack pointer. These are the types of instructions we'll discuss in data transfer instructions. Coming to the first instruction, that is move byte variable. So what it will do, it moves the data from source operand to the destination operand. Here the syntax is move destination operand comma source operand. So in case of this, it will copies the destination, it will copies the data is whatever the data is there in source operand, that will be copied into the destination operand. So here each of the instruction contains opcode and the operands. That is opcode, here the opcode is move and the operands are destination operand and the source operand. So always the opcode tells the which operation to perform, which operation is to be performed, is to be performed on the operands, that is destination operand and the source operand. It may be an example for different addressing modes, that is move a comma rn. It's an example for register addressing mode. Move a comma direct. Obviously, we know that both the source operand, in case first instruction, both source operand and the destination operand both are registered. Therefore, it is an example for register addressing mode. Move a comma direct. So here, the destination operand is registered and the source operand is memory location. Therefore, it is an example for direct addressing mode. And here, move a comma at ri. So here, the destination operand is registered and the source operand is at ri. So it means that at means that it is an indirect. It is an example for indirect addressing mode. So move a comma hash data. Move a comma hash data means, so here if the date here the source operand is registered and the destination operand is registered and the source operand is immediate data. If the data with hash symbol, it means that it is a immediate data. Hence, it is an example for immediate addressing mode. Consider an example. Move a comma at ri. Here, before execution, consider ri as 0. Therefore, r0 is equal to, the memory location is taken as 50h, where the data in the 50h stored as 25h. Before execution, clear the destination operand. Here, if we are considered as accumulator register, it will be cleared or it will be copied as 00h. Then after execution, whatever the data is there in R0 memory location, that will be copied into the accumulator register. Therefore, A is equal to 25h. So this is the operation will done by the above instruction, that is move A comma at ri. Next example, move R4 comma hash 20h. So here the destination operand is R4 and the source operand is immediate data. Here, before execution, consider R4 is equal to 60h memory location, where the data is 00h, and before execution it has cleared. Then after execution, R4 is equal to what? R4 will be loaded or copied with the immediate data, that is 20h. Therefore, 60h is equal to what? R4 is equal to 60h is equal to 20h. Next, move dptr comma hash data. So what it will do, it loads the data pointer with the, here dptr means it is a 16-bit data pointer register. So it loads the data pointer register with the immediate 16-bit data. So here, this is the only instruction which moves the bits of data at once. Bits of data at once. The 16-bit content is loaded into the dptr register. Here, there are no flags will be affected. So syntax for this is move dptr comma hash data. So what it will do? Whatever the data here, move is an opcode and destination operand is taken as dptr and the source operand is taken as hash data, that is the immediate data. Here the always we know that what's the opcode indicates the operation of the operands. So here dptr is a 16-bit register or a 16-bit data it contains, and here this 16-bit register will be split into two 8-bit registers. Those are DPH and the DPL. DPH means higher order byte data pointer register. DPL means lower order byte data pointer register. Consider an example. Move dptr comma hash 2564h. Before execution, consider the higher order data pointer register will be 00H, and the lower order data pointer register will be considered as 00H. Then after execution, whatever the lower order by a higher order byte, that is 25H of the immediate data, higher order immediate data will be go and store in DPH, and the lower order immediate data will go and store in, that is DPL, that is 64H will be stored into the DPH, sorry, DPL. 25H is stored into the DPH, and 64H will be stored into the DPL respectively. Then coming to the next instruction. Move C, move C, A, move C, A, at A plus base register. Here the move C indicates that here the data will be loaded or copied in between the register, accumulator register, and the code memory or a program memory. Here the move C instruction loads the accumulator with the code byte or content from the program memory. Here always if the if the move instruction, if the opcode of move, if it is appended with the letter C, that means that there is a copying operation, transfer operation, or loading operation can be taken place in between the register or accumulator register and the program memory or the code memory. So here the syntax is move C A comma at A plus base register. So here what it is doing. So whatever the data is there in A plus base register memory location, that data is copied into the accumulator register. So here always we know that what is the move C is the opcode, and here the destination register will be taken as accumulator, and here the source register source operand will be taken as A accumulator plus the base register. So here the base register, it may be a DPTR or a program counter. So both are 16-bit registers. So consider an example. Move C A comma at A plus DPTR. Before execution, let us consider DPTR is equal to 1234H and A is equal to 12H. And here consider the memory location, and those two memory location, you will get a new memory location, that is 1246H, that is 12H plus 1234H is equal to 1246H. So where the data stored as 45H is stored into the new memory location, that is 1246H. So after execution, whatever the data is there in 1246H, that is 45H, that is copied into the accumulator register. Therefore, the A will become equal to 45H. Now, now we'll discuss about the multiple choice questions of the respective topic. That is, the DPTR is a 8-bit register, 16-bit register, 32-bit register, 64-bit register. The answer for this question is the DPTR is a 16-bit register. The data transfer instruction is move A comma at or not, ANL A comma at hash data, add A comma B JZ label. Here the data transfer instruction is move answer for this question is move A comma at or not. Second one is an example for logical instructions. Third one is an example for arithmetic instructions. JZ label is an example for branching instructions. The DPTR consists of the data, a 16-bit data, a 16-bit data pointer register. It consists of two 8-bit registers, two 16-bit registers, two 32-bit register, two 64-bit register. So it consists of two. The answer is it consists of two 8-bit register. One is the higher order data pointer register. Second one is lower order data point register. The MOVC instruction is first option loads the immediate data to the code memory. It loads the accumulated data to the code memory. It loads any registered data to the code memory. It loads the accumulated data to the external memory. So, and the answer for this question is what it will do. It always moves. C means it always copied, or it always loads. It always moves the data in between the accumulator and the code memory. So it loads the accumulator data to the code memory. This is a function of the MOVC instruction. The data transfer instruction is, next question is, the data transfer instruction is loading the data, deleting the data, storing the data, and none of the above. So here the data transfer instruction function is loading the data, deleting the data, storing the data, or none of the above. Answer for this question is loading the data. And here I have mentioned the answers for the above multiple choice questions. Now I would like to say thank you.